Oh,
Yep,
input.
input.
Um, it gives me a range. It says 100 to 240 volt.
Yep. So that's right. So that's for the international customers. So, but you do it should be either directly underneath it or directly to the side of it, whatever the amperage is.
Yeah, I see the amperage, but do I do the like 100 or 240 or
If you're running 240 on that monitor, that would be a bad day. So just it'd be just 120.
120? Okay. And then it says max 1.6. So it says
Okay, so
192 per monitor.
so so that's your max wattage right there. So if you have a power budget that you're limited to, you do it based off of that number.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, because I was always going based off of just looking up the monitor and be like, oh, it says 95-watt power consumption.
Yeah, so if you cranked all the brightness, all the sharpness, every setting that you had, and you cranked up the FPS or the hertz on the monitor, yeah, it'd probably be closer to 160. But being that the average is probably somewhere in the middle, like most users,
Yeah.
it would be around 90 to 60.
Well, the cap was it was a 190. It was like 195, I think it said. Um, so even if you cut that in half, I'm still using 100 per monitor.
So I mean, it'll still be fine. I mean, like if
Yeah.
you have so the cool thing about the 240 and why people love it, if you look at a sine wave, so that's literally I like to call it the heartbeat of electricity. It'll show you the ups and downs of the alternating current. If in this is in Kurt, this is some fun information for you too. If you have anything like as far as like a server or anything that's being powered off of AC power, 208, 240, 480, 277, all four of those, they're all quote unquote cleaner electricity because it doesn't have the uh, big ass spikes that 120 does, which is why no country in the world besides North America and Canada really use 120. Because one, you can avoid using step down transformers, and you can just plummet straight uh, from overhead power lines. That's why all the data centers use 208, 240, 480, all the big power, all the big fuck you power, and then they
Yeah.
step it down at a PDU level because the PDUs have built-in sine wave scrubbers. I like to say they clean it up. They make sure that all the UPSs and all that shit cleans up the power, which is why when you're having power issues, people suggest getting a UPS because they sit there, they run it through the DC transformer, and they output
Mm,
AC, but it's a cleaner AC.
right.
So that's what I do all day. That's a
Interesting.
majority of what I do.
Yeah, I don't
So I
touch any
explain
like
that to
power stuff.
so
Like
like when you
I'll replace
get
a power supply, but that's it.
so like when you get to like let's say yeah, I mean like let's take a power supply from like a rack. That's why when you have DC power in these fucking facilities, they have so many like precautions because the amperage is true based on what the device is required. So you'll get um like let's say if I have a 1200-watt rack and it is being fed by DC power. Okay, then that means that the voltage will be lower, but the amperage will be higher due to it being DC. So like let's say it's 60 volts
Sorry, my computer
DC.
crashed, so I had to deal with that.
What?
I'm talking to Sammy.
Oh,
Oh,
It's not very long though.
so
Text your mom.
the what is it? If you're running 60 volts DC and you have a 1200-watt or 1000-watt power requirement, I mean, if you touch that DC line, you're dead. Just because of the like right now for my building. Oh, I made the wrong turn. Shit. For my building, we have 480 volts DC with 3,000 amps. Okay, that'll melt a chrome vanadium wrench in about 13 seconds, melt it and fuse it to the battery. So that how many amps is going through it. And the voltage will kill you in about 0.0003 milliseconds. It'll just cook you immediately. You're dead.
Yeah, my electrical guys, like in the data centers I work at, they throw around the term pink mist a lot.
Mhm.
So I get it.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot of power.
I love that shit. That's the only reason why I keep going to work, honestly, because there's that little hint of danger to it. It gets me fucking amped. I love it.
We had one guy. He got fired.
Love where this is going.
He was doing something. He had to go behind the rack, and he ended up dropping a screw. So he decided to grab his magnetic screwdriver and like try to pick it up, and he got too close to the bus bar.
Nice. It arced.
It arced.
Yep. Damn, that's exactly why I'm replacing a $291,000 UDS piece of gear right now. The exact situation. They left a screw in there, and they energized it, and the vibration from energizing the piece of gear dropped the screw behind a piece of bussing, and the amount of amperage that the breaker took before finally tripping was 36,000 amps. Mind you, the common single-family home is 200 amps.
Yeah, so he was fired same day.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, fuck. That's a liability and an issue.
Yeah, I didn't know this at the time, but I learned later. Like he is so incredibly lucky to be walking out of that data center.
Mm-hmm.
And he like, let alone walking out of the data center, he's lucky that he's not filling up our lungs in the data center, because he would have just been missed. That
happened with a guy when I was doing a Verizon build out. He was this is part of Enersys's international battery installers. And so, I thought in my head, like, oh, these guys are hot shit. They travel to like Hong Kong and they do a whole bunch of shit. And this guy, he was terminating the grounding of the whole battery lineup. I still have the fucking lug, and I framed it too. And sat there and he connected it to the battery first. Dumb move. And he sat there and he was trying to finagle the wire and everything. And he hit the grounding bar and basically discharged, I think, 319 batteries. It spit the molten lug. It spit it through a 42-inch box fan. And my electrician walked up to me. He's like, "Fuck you, Connor. We're fucking leaving until you get this dumbass off our job site." I'm like, what the fuck happened? For one. Two, I came in there, smoke detectors were going off. And freaking he's sitting there, and he spoke English beforehand. But after that, he forgot how to speak the English language. It was utterly terrifying. I mean, like, I was walking down the hall and I saw the chunks of molten copper just spit out of the room.
You know
Good God.
What is reassuring though is, if something bad truly happens when you're working with that level of electricity,
it's quick.
You're not going to feel it.
Nope. No.
Just lights
Your
out.
buddies will have to. Yeah, I mean, you just going to sleep.
You just stop existing.
Mm-hmm. No heartbeat, nothing. It's fucking dead.
Well, there would have to be a heart for it to beat.
Yeah, really. Yep. Hey, sweetie.
Oh, hey.
Not you, jackass.
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
Let's see if I get another blue screen, or else I might have to change my memory speed.
Oh, this is Ashton and Kermit.
Kermit the Frog. I Ashton, I'm gonna still. I got find the Mini 14, but the moment I find one, I drop anything I have, and that's all I'm using.
Yes.
If I don't crash.
Even if there's no ammo with it, that just sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The moment you find the Mini 14,
Everything's got to drop except for it. Yep, I got you. If it crashes again, I'll boot myself into my BIOS and I'm gonna drop myself to, I think it's 5600 is their lowest speed recommendation if you have all 4 dims put in there. But I thought that was only for 2 rack, and I assumed because it wasn't crashing that I was on a 1 rack, but I can't remember how to find that information. It's not when I searched up the model of my dims, I didn't find it.
Oh, hopefully it doesn't happen again, especially while we're playing Repo.
We'll see. I couldn't last through one, and it was always with gaming, because gaming is so much, you know, communication over memory. That's when I was having it last time I was running into these issues, is always once I started gaming. So if I can make it through this whole game, then maybe it was just a break-in. But if I can't make it through this game, then I'll have to search up, or I'll have to change over to 5600 and go from there for now. And I can research it more, see if there's any higher I can do. Not too worried about the speed, because DDR5 is still faster than anything most applications are prepared for with DDR4. And any comparison you saw when it comes to like speed, there's barely any difference. It's always the capacity, and that's why I'm at capacity, because right now I'm using 20 gigs of my 64, so I was getting pretty close to that 32 mark. All right, let's see if I can.
Maybe I'll upgrade my computer someday. We'll see.
Right. Honestly, at this point, there's nothing I can really upgrade. It's just like, that's kind of the shittiest thing too, is besides maybe optimizing software stuff and seeing if there's anything I can do there, there's nothing I can do for my computer. If it doesn't run good, or if it doesn't, like, if it's not stable, that's just fucking Windows or the game. There's not much higher you can go from an i9 13900K. Sure, you might get a tiny bit, like 10 FPS more from a different, you know, AMD CPU or something like that, but it's so minor, it's not worth it. And then, you know, I got the 5090. Now I got 64 gigs of memory. Like, I was pushing the memory. That's why I decided, like, all right, fuck it. I'll rip out the memory and put it in. But, like, there's not really anywhere else I can go from here.
I mean, hell, like, what I might do is, yeah, maybe in a few months. We'll see. We'll see how things look. Might do a complete rebuild.
Really? Alright. If you do, you'll have to see if you can sell all your parts online and really help you with the rebuild.
That's true.
Because that's something that could be pretty good, is just the value of your current GPU, because of, you know, how the market is right now and your current system entirely.
I mean, I could probably sell my system for like 1,500 and it'd sell quick.
Probably more than that. You have a 3090 right now, dude. 3090s alone are probably still going for 1,000, just because of the GPU market. It's stupid, but it's like, still the case.
It would be months down the line anyway.
Right. And do you really need it?
I really don't. But, you know, playing Oblivion Remastered last night really made me crave a better system.
I think for you, it'd just be a GPU, because Oblivion, I wouldn't be surprised if they're using the...
Are they using the Unreal Engine 9?
Yeah, the new Unreal Engine.
You know, that is true. It really would just be...
Wait, what? Did you just shush?
I hear somebody.
He's playing PlayerUnknown's.
Mega fit. Grab his dick and twist it. I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Fucking dead.
No, I'll be fine.
Right in the fucking heart and the neck. Get fucking dead. M4. Alright, I'm gonna replace the SKS with the M4. I like the SKS, but since we're doing the Mini 14 strat, the M4 uses the same.
I mean, you can still keep the SKS. Like you can like if you don't find a mini 14 all game, like you might as well like leave yourself out.
Well, I mean, I'm happy with the M4. M4 is solid. And it's the same ammo as the mini 14, so
Yeah, but get the SKS, get that range.
I'm okay with the M4. Most of the time with how I play, I don't really need much range. I'm always pretty medium distance.
Okay, well, fine.
Oh, there you go. I got a DMR. It's using the same ammo. It's
Okay.
the, what is this, Mark 12?
That's true. Maybe I'll just like try and like get a 5090. Although, can I? Is that even? I feel like that's a horrible choice. I still have a 9900K.
I probably wouldn't do 5090. You don't need that kind of performance. The 5080 might be more of the range.
Don't tell me what I need and don't need.
I'd say probably 5080 is a better bet. But then you can go on to that.
5090.
You can go into that. What is it? The CPU bottleneck website, right? Where they can like they'll show you kind of what they assume your bottleneck would be, and you can see if the i9-9900 is still, you know, limitation. I'm on a 13900. It might be, yeah, with the 50 series, but it still might not, just because you're 4K. 4K is such a fucking burden.
That is true. Yeah.
Like if you were at 1440, yeah, okay, you're probably gonna end up running into CPU limitations, but also typically a CPU.
Perfect.
Typically a CPU bottleneck is always gonna be like, you know, alright, you're losing like 5 FPS. It's not that drastic versus a GPU bottleneck.
So like right now I got a 39. Let's take a look at that. With a 9900K. Okay, so my current setup, there is a 0.9% bottleneck at 4K.
Beautiful.
That's what we like to see.
Right?
Now, what if I lower this to 1440? Because I do play sim games at 1440. It jumps up to a 10%.
It's still not bad though. Not great, but not bad.
Oh, that's just for general tasks. It's a 5.9 for GPU intensive tasks.
Even better.
Wait, now I gotta go back and redo 4K. I didn't see those in my options. Okay, so CPU intensive, it's 5.9%. GPU intensive at 4K is 0%.
Beautiful.
Let's go. Alright, now let's do a 59.
Woo! Driving in this game is so fun.
For general tasks, it jumps up to a 15% bottleneck.
Nice.
For CPU intensive tasks, it's 19.5%, and GPU intensive, it is 10%. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad bottleneck.
That's not. And with the 50 series, like the 5080, what would it be?
Because, like, I'm gonna look that up. What?
I'm back. Acknowledge me, bitch.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I do not like horns. God damn it. You motherfuckers. I don't know, it kind of works. No threats found. I'm protected.
Nice.
Happy. Alrighty, boys. Should we say, repo?
I'm in the middle
Once
of
Kurt does
PlayerUnknown's
this,
Battlegrounds, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it partially as I want to play it, secondly as a test. If I crash again, then I gotta change my settings. Zipline gun cable? All-in-one repair and zipline gun? What?
a 5080 is only at 3.4%.
Oh, Mini 14. Found it. Everything's dropped.
There it is.
Everything's dropped. It's zipline gun. That's a gun. In the name. It's dropped. It's gonzo.
No, you can keep that. No, keep that. That's cool.
Keep that? That's kind of cool? Okay.
Yeah.
It's your rules. It's your rules.
Like, why not? It's a zip
Right.
line. Can you kill someone with it? I don't think you can.
Connor resubscribed. Oh, hey, Miss Hood. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't hear anything on my end for chat messages coming in. I don't know why.
No, he's purposely ignoring you.
No, actually, that's always an annoying thing when that doesn't fucking work. It's always nice when I can hear the doo-doo. And because of how I have my audio set up now, it actually shouldn't come through stream anymore too, which is nice.
Are you
Just
going
me,
to
I'll hear
finish
it.
that croissant?
We don't need a flash hider. Got a holographic. Can't do a shotgun. No pistol. Well, he is ignoring me.
see?
I am not ignoring
Yeah.
you. I said hi.
See, she feels ignored.
Well, that's on her. Okay, I can't control people and how they feel. Okay.
Miss Hood, he's gaslighting you.
Get gaslit.
Get
Do I
oxygen
have- I don't have
deprived,
melee,
bitch.
melee on there.
Ew.
Somebody's in a fucking helicopter.
Sorry, that would be me.
So, an issue I'm saying, I will have to upgrade my system, I think entirely if I go 50 series.
Yeah, bottlenecks.
It's one thing I'm reading is that the clock speeds of the 9th generation Intel processors, it won't be able to deliver the data fast enough
Oh,
to
interesting.
the GPU. So at that point, like, even if it's a GPU intensive game where the processor really shouldn't be working as hard,
It won't be able to send the data quick enough for it.
it
Yeah.
still won't be able to send the data as fast, which means it will still cut the frame rate.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, look,
So, yeah,
another
I would
May
have
14.
to. It basically will be a full system rebuild aside from like my PSU.
Yeah.
Right, you still have your 1000 watt, right?
Yep. I still have 1000 watt.
Then yeah, my PSU should be fine.
Mhm.
Probably get a new case. I have an old generation case.
Fractal, baby. Fractal design, North. Best case.
I like how you're still ignoring Miss Hood.
I'm in the middle of the game and my little audio thing's not popping up. I'm not special. I'm messing with you. Who are you playing with? I'm playing alone right now. But I'm going to be playing with Ashton and Connor. We're going to do some repo here in a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why the audio thing's not working for me right now. It should be pinging me every time there's a message, but I'm not hearing that. So I apologize if it takes me a minute. There's only so much a man can do.
Ding.
Dang. Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. Okay. See? There you go, Ashton. You want to be my oh, muzzle break. Nice. You want to be my moderator and my bing boy?
I won't be a
Bing boy sounds sexual.
Bing boy. You don't like bings? You don't like to bing?
No.
I like to bing.
Now a ding boy. I can get behind that.
I am not doing too well because I'm not seeing a level 2 or 3 helmet. My armor is not the greatest, so I gotta be very. Oh, speak of the devil. Level 2 helmet.
What is that muzzle brake on that thing?
I don't know.
Why does it look like you have a tank?
Don't worry about it, because it's a tank of a gun. Look at this boy. It looks so huge.
Oh
It's such a
God.
skinny fucking barrel with such a big fucking muzzle brake. Oh lord. All right, how are we looking? So they're
It's like
all
one of those
coming from
animals
this
whose head
way.
is just too big for its neck.
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Reminds me
all
of
the way
myself.
here
Jesus Christ.
because people are gonna be coming from behind me. But if I go here, they won't be there. Oh, actually, I could go here. I'll be even better. Yeah.
Sorry, did you say they're coming from behind?
Yeah,
Ooh.
dude, they're gonna come from behind. I hear somebody.
All right.
Okay, they're just driving away. We're good. Ooh, another car. Jesus Christ. Where is it? It's on the outside? Yeah, it's going away. Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people traveling though.
Anyway,
Do
going
I
back to
just
what
stay
we were
here?
talking about. If you remember the 9th generation, still uses DDR4.
True, true.
So like my RAM speed's only 3200. So like
Yeah.
that also would be a big problem.
Right, I'm sitting here disappointed that I'll have to jump down from 6400 to 5600.
Yeah, exactly.
How's my fuel? A little low, but I should be able to make it where I want to go. Let's just hope I don't get shot while I'm driving so fucking loudly. Whoa. Fucking drift. Off-road king.
Well, your game crashed the last time you were driving, so.
Yeah, it crashed pretty quickly last time, so might be good. Ooh, those are buildings. I think I'm okay with staying here. Yeah, I'm okay with staying here.
I just have to wait a few seconds to see like exactly what you're talking about.
Right, right. That's the thing I loved with Mixers. It has zero, like, you can turn on, like, zero latency fucking streaming. Now, it could also just be a downside of my fucking home internet. Like, maybe Twitch can do that now, but... There's nothing really I need right now. What can go on this part here? This accessory I don't have. I haven't found anything yet for that. Gotta be careful, though. I'm not in a good spot. Fucked up my car. I guess I am dead center, though. It's not horrible.
I mean, but now they can come at all angles.
I know.
God, I hate it when they're coming at all angles.
I mean, hey, to each their own. Some love it.
Right.
Becomes a real bukkake of a day.
Anything here useful? No.
No, that was funny. That was funny as shit. Fuck you guys.
I mean, I left. I just don't think my mic picked it up.
There's a house there. I'm gonna stay at the house I was at, and I'm just gonna fucking hunker down.
I'd say, or you can make a run for it, but your character skin stands out like a sore thumb.
Right. No. I'm an assassin, so I'm super stealthy.
Sure.
Yeah. I hear a car.
You haven't even tried your zipline gun.
I have not. Kind of cool. I don't know where I want to use that though.
Indoors.
Something's like right here. I don't know what's going on right now. My computer might be having some issues. Because
Breaking period, man.
I have one of my screens is the like Twitch dashboard, so I can keep an eye on the stream, and it just went full white again. I don't know why.
That's good if you ever need to row yourself out of danger. That's good if you ever need to row yourself out of danger. I always think running's a bit better, but you know, rowing yourself out of danger. Joke.
I ran 5,000 meters.
Also, I don't know why my hands are off. My hands are off. Thought I calibrated it. Let's see where this
How do I
zone
get
goes.
these cool walk-on sounds?
You have to at the very bottom should be a pretty high point value one where you can request a walk on, and then me and you can sit down and we can you can what you can do is in the main what are they called, the tiles or whatever, they're under my stream. One of those is blurb. You can go in there, you can search for any blurb, and you can select it and say I want this as my walk on. If you use the point redeem with that, then I can go through and I can redeem it.
Is it the?
Oh god, I had too big of a fucking scope. Oh my lord, why do I have so much fucking ammo? I need Ooh, 3S. I could do like 3X's a little bit more. Oh god, that was fucking terrifying. 3X backpack. Okay, cool.
Ding.
Oh my god. Cannot crouch, you fucker. I can't do that because I need to be able to prone.
No. You can't crouch, so you can prone,
But I have to. But I have to
you're
prone.
standing
I
or
have to crouch
proning.
into a prone.
That's I'll allow that.
Oh god. You fucker. Got 2 challenges going on now. Oh.
Are you drinking an energy drink?
Yeah, it gives you some a boost,
Oh my god.
and you can also just take painkillers.
Honestly, same. Same.
Okay,
what an
people are
average
gonna be
Tuesday
coming from
looks
back
like.
here now.
I'd get in the opposite corner of that door.
Well, so because of the zone, people are gonna be running from this direction, from northwest, toward the center of the zone, not toward this edge. So they're not gonna be coming from my southwest. So I gotta keep an eye out for them there.
I mean,
Pretty
might,
low.
You never know. Like maybe they start
18 are alive. They might, and that's where the one guy came from. He came from there to get in this building with me, and I almost didn't hear him.
Is a Mini 14? Does that thing shoot 5.56? Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. It's a modified version of the Mark 14.
Just start throwing rocks at people.
No, I heard somebody.
Be a fucking muzzle break from hell.
Right? Oh god, the camera did not like that. Okay, zone's here, but people could still be running in. Oh, come on, camera, careful. Still gonna be barely in the zone. A quadrant of my of my building will be in the zone.